Hey there folks, John here from Biddy Kong's Quest, and I know it's been a while. I'll talk a little bit more about what I've been doing here in a little bit, but I wanted to make a video because there is a new game store that has just opened up, and it's local to me. I live in Central Virginia, and so I heard about this one from someone and figured I'd come over and check it out, and it is called Press Start, and I've heard really good things about it. So let's go in, see what they got. Alright, so here we are at Press Start Video Games, and as you can see, it's a pretty cool store. First thing in is their Genesis case, Sega case, and you can see they've got some Sega CD games here. They have also got a bunch of Dreamcast games. There's some good ones in there. You got Space Channel 5, a couple other good ones. And then this cool Sonic the Hedgehog display case that I thought was pretty awesome. And then this is just a wide of their store. And as you can see, it's a pretty small place, but I'll tell you right now, this place is packed with good stuff, like these NES games. And I had to get a close-up of Tombs and Treasure back there. I remember John Riggs, I think, talking about it a few weeks ago, so I just thought that was pretty cool. And then Mega Man 5, Mega Man, Bucky O'Hare, you got some major heavy hitters in here, and the price tags to match. You got your GameCube stuff, you got Zelda, Wind Waker, the bonus discs, the promotional discs, 2 of Goemon's Great Adventure, which is absolutely insane. That's a super rare N64 game. And another 2, Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, another really rare game. And it's kind of a pattern here, because as you'll see, this is the shelves where they've got the commons and uncommons, except a lot of them, they're not that uncommon. This was a Shin Megami Tensei game. And, man, they've got Gaiaris just sitting there with the commons and uncommons for the Genesis games, and that's absolutely insane, obviously with the price tag to match. And they also had some strategy guides. There's the Super Mario Bros. 3 one, and then, man, there's this HD, Zelda Wind Waker HD strategy guide, and I'll tell you right now, I almost walked out of the store with this thing. It was super sweet, but, you know, I didn't, and maybe next time. And then you got your boxed NES games. You guys know I'm all about my NES stuff. And then there's some other stuff. Super Nintendo, Adventures of Lolo up there. Zelda 4 Swords. I remember when that one was not expensive, but it sure is now. Star Tropics, Super Mario All-Stars. And then this really cool Nintendo Toy Chest, which I thought was awesome until I saw the price tag, which is a little bit too rich for my blood. And then, you know, you got your SNES Junior and this really cool Orange Spice GameCube, which kind of rounds it out, and that's about it. So let's go on outside and see what we got. Okay, so that was Press Start Video Games, and honestly, it was a really, really good store. They had a ton of stuff in there, and you know, you can tell they're kind of a new store. They're still getting you know, cases and stuff like that to keep everything in, because there was a ton of stuff that was worth a lot of money on just like the shelves, not even behind the glass case or anything like that. A lot of times, you know, if anything is north of 40-50 bucks, they'll put it behind glass. You know, these guys just have it out on shelves, and there's a ton of it. And so I talked to the owners, and actually this was really interesting for me. The owner is actually someone that I already knew from the retro gaming community, you know, in Central Virginia where I live. And so that was really cool that I went in, and I immediately recognized him, like, hey, it's you. And then he's like, yeah, we have been selling on eBay for about a year, and we just decided to open a storefront, and so here we are. And so that was really, really cool. You know, I got to actually talk to somebody that I knew in a retro store, and it actually ended up being a really, really good one. You guys saw all the stuff that was on the shelves. There was some really, really good stuff in there. It was definitely, I could have spent a lot of money in there if I wanted to. But you know, they have manuals, they have strategy guides, they have, you know, games from everything, controller systems, the whole thing. And it's a really, really well-stocked store, especially considering that they're brand new. Now, obviously, I did get some stuff. I did walk out of there with some things. And I'm not going to pull all of these out because, holy crap, that'd be a mess. But I got, you know, you guys know, if you watched me collect for a while, you know that I always buy up the Nintendo branded NES cartridge holders whenever I find them. and so I bought all that they had. They were normally $1. Since I bought a bunch of them, they gave them to me for 50 cents, and I got about 20. So that was really awesome. So I'm really happy to have those in the collection. And then the game that I got, you know, they had a lot of box stuff there, which was awesome. They had a copy of Super Mario Advance 4 for the Game Boy Advance, which I have all of the other ones in the series. This was the only one I was missing. The box is a little bit bent up. I'm going to take it out of the bag here. There we go. The box is a little bit bent up. You can see it's got some creases right there and right there. But you guys know, if you, again, watched this channel for a while, I'm not afraid of ugly games. I think ugly games are great. And the fact is, this thing is complete otherwise. So it's complete in box. Even though the box is a little bent up, we'll put it in a plastic protector when I get home, and it'll look great. You have the game itself, which is not coming out. There we go. You have the game itself, which is still even in the little baggie, you know, that the Game Boy Advance games came in, you know, with the insert and everything else. And then it's got not just the manual, but also, which this is what I'm really excited about, it has the AR cards, or not AR cards, the e-reader cards that came with it. Now the cool thing about this game, if again you don't know, it has all the extra inserts and stuff too, which you can see. Advertisement for a special offer inside, whatever that is, and then an advertisement for the Game Boy Advance, and then obviously the manual, and then the health and safety thing. But if you don't know about these are the e-reader cards, and the special thing about this game is that these e-reader cards, if you got them, actually would open up new levels that, you know, obviously this is Super Mario Bros. 3, but they actually made new levels for this game that you could only access with the e-reader cards. This was what kind of sold me on it, because you hardly ever see these cards in a package, unopened, inside the game and inside the box. So that was really, really cool. Now, they did used to sell these in like booster packs, and you could buy booster packs and then you would get more levels and everything like that. If you want to play that, I believe on the Wii U eShop, there's a version of it that has all of those extra levels restored if you want to play all those extra levels. But this to me was just really cool because it still had the e-reader cards in it. So I was really, really excited about that. Is there anything else in here? Oh, nothing else in there. So that's it. So that's what I got. And I'm really, really happy to pick that up. This was a great price for it. I paid, it was on the bag, it wasn't on the box. Paid $35.99 for it. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera's probably not going to focus on it. But it says $35.99, which for a complete in box Mario 3 or Super Mario Advance 4 is an absolutely smoking deal. Like it's an incredible deal. Look it up on eBay if you want. But this usually sells for like 80 bucks complete with everything. So really, really happy about that. And that's kind of a general trend with that whole store. They had really, really good prices on everything, which was really great to see. A lot of times now you go into a retro game store and prices are just through the roof on everything. Even the really expensive stuff, like, you know, that Bucky O'Hare in there was $150, which is a lot of money, but for Bucky O'Hare, that's actually not a lot of money. So they had some really good high-end items at really reasonable prices. You know, that I think are probably just going to fly off the shelves eventually. But, you know, they haven't been open for very long. And I'll definitely come back and check and see what they have next time. But that was it. That was Press Start. And I'm, you know, just wanted to share that with you guys. And then I also wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update what's going on. You know, I haven't released a video in months and months, ever since my Dungeons and Doom Nights video, I think was my last one. I've been going around to retro stores. I've been, you know, doing all the hunting and stuff that I usually do during the summer as I travel. But, you know, for those of you guys that may be a little newer to the channel, may have subscribed for some of that longer form content, you may not know, but I work in the film industry. And so what that means is that jobs are, you know, basically I work on a film and then it's over and then I move to the next film. And then work that. And a lot of times those are 12, 14-hour days. It's very long hours. And I do YouTube in between. And for the past few months, my work, which this is a good problem to have, but my work has just been back to back. And a lot of it has been editing. And I really haven't had a whole lot of time to devote to YouTube editing because I'm doing 12, 14 hours a day of editing for a TV series or whatever it is that I'm doing. And so that's kind of why the content has just basically disappeared. However, the channel's not dead. That's not a problem. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm working on. I've been writing scripts to do lots of different videos, like the Blockbuster exclusive one. I've talked about that before. I've got one on Kokoron, which is a little-known Famicom game that was actually really influential for the Mega Man franchise. I've got a bunch of different videos going on that I really would like to do, and it's probably still going to be a couple of weeks before I can get to it, but work is winding down. We are getting to that point here pretty soon, and I should be able to start making content again. So, hopefully you guys stick with me. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me this far, for even watching this video. And I really had a ton of fun just sharing this place with you guys. I had a ton of fun going, not only again because it was a cool store, but because I ended up knowing the people that own it, which was, again, super awesome. But that'll about do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Again, keep an eye on the channel. Hopefully within the next month, we'll start getting some content back up, start uploading some things. I have a couple of product reviews as well that I'm going to do. The Alwa's Awakening physical edition that I got, I want to do. I also have another thing that I want to highlight, capture cards for 3DSs, which seems like nobody's talking about. I've got a lead on where to get those, and Chris over at Game Dad and I have been going back and forth on that, and he's probably got a couple videos coming on that too, and that kind of stuff. So there's gonna be more stuff. That's really what I'm getting at. I guess I'm just rambling at this point, but thank you guys so much for sticking with me for this long. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with more stuff soon. It'll be more polished stuff. It'll be a little bit less just pick up stuff like this kind of thing is, and we'll get going again soon. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff as always, and I'll see you all next time.